The European Union is dispatching a group of negotiators to China to try and resolve a crisis over textiles. A row has erupted after imports of Chinese textiles breached quotas agreed by the European Union and China. It's resulted in millions of items of clothing made in China piling up unsold in European official warehouses. Andrea Sankey reports.
Summer clothes will soon fade with the season, but shoppers in Europe might find little to replace them if tens of millions of garments now impounded at EU ports aren't distributed to retailers soon. The goods are being held as part of a quota imposed on Chinese textile imports, an action designed to protect EU manufacturers, but analysts say it will only hurt EU retailers while helping other economies.
Retailers will shift their production from China to other low-cost countries in the Far East, because the European consumer is not going to pay higher prices.
Swedish retail giant Hennes & Mauritz says it will increase production in India, Bangladesh and Cambodia. Not exactly what the European Trade Commissioner wanted to hear. Peter Mandelson brought in the quotas after lobbyists in France, Spain, Portugal, Italy and Lithuania complained that cheap Chinese imports were hurting their textile industries. So while large retailers find ways to circumvent the restrictions, analysts say smaller retailers can't afford to reorder, and if they can't get their supplies released, they could go out of business with little or no legal recourse.
Court action in a case like this is a very high-risk venture. I think that it's unlikely that anyone's going to succeed in court. These measures are carefully considered. They're part of international negotiations. There is a significant degree of unfairness.
With goods still impounded, it's an unfairness that shoppers and retailers will have to wait for judgment on. They can only hope a team of EU trade negotiators will resolve the blockade when they travel to China later this week. Andrea Sankey, CNN, London.